The dollar store, the most spiritually chopped place in America, and that's saying something in a country that also has White Castle and the city of Las Vegas. That's it, just the entire city of Las Vegas. There is nothing redeeming about it. But even that hellscape has nothing on the dimly lit, stained carpet rows of completely disorganized beauty products and snacks at your local Dollar Tree. And would you be shocked to know that the most common retail stores in America are all dollar stores? Not including Subway and Yum Brands, which owns KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. The most numerous stores in America are Dollar General and then Dollar Tree. Subway, KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and then dollar stores. This is what makes up the rich fabric of our great nation. What is freedom if not the ability to decide between getting a colon cleanse at Taco Bell or getting an actual saline enema at Dollar General? Either way, I'm leaving this strip mall 3 pounds later than when I parked. But right out of the gate, you may have noticed something interesting about that enema, which is that it's $3.25. Which, hey, I thought the point of a dollar store was that everything was $1. And this is where I first became aware of the cocoon of privilege I enjoyed as a Target shopper. Because apparently dollar stores haven't been $1 for like years now. Dollar Tree moved from everything's $1 to everything's $1.25 in late 2021. And then by 2024 to some things are also $1.50, $3, or $5. And I may not be a math whiz, but $5 is more than $1. And Dollar General hasn't been a dollar store since like the 1950s, so that's really just like a discount store. I mean, where's the commitment to the bit? Where's the credibility? If you want to sell things for $5 or below, we already have that store. It's called Five Below. And sure, $5 is more than $1, but at least at Five Below, they're honest about what everything costs. $5. Actually, just kidding. Five Below is also selling shit for $20. God, $20 for a Roomba that probably got bullied by all the other Roombas in Roomba school. But for today, let's just limit our disappointment to stores that actually say $1 in the name. And if you're not in America, there's probably a regional variation of the concept in your country. Dollarama in Canada, Poundland in the UK, which is a hilarious name. In France, they have C'est 2 euros, which literally is it just means it's 2 euros, which is the most French name for a store I've ever heard. What do you mean, what is the price? It's 2 euros. Everything is 2 euros. It's the name of the store. And in America, at least, people are addicted to these stores. Perhaps out of love, but more often out of necessity. 88% of Americans shop at a dollar store at least sometimes. And unsurprisingly, the poorer you are, the more likely you are to shop at one. Indeed, dollar stores and poverty have a symbiotic relationship. In the words of Dollar General CEO and totally not Satan, Todd Vassos, we do very good in good times, and we do fabulous in bad times. What a normal thing to say. But he's being honest, because 30% of Dollar General customers have at least one maxed out credit card, and a quarter say they won't be able to pay their bills within the next 6 months. So today, we're gonna do a brief exploration of the world of dollar stores in America, the modern dollar store, and the culture that surrounds them. And to get to the bottom of it, we're most importantly gonna sit down and take a look at the influencers of dollar store world. Because if you wanna understand who's buying something, you gotta understand who's selling it first, even if what's being sold is like balloons, lashes, and Takis. But okay, let's go. So there's a couple lanes of dollar store influencer, a couple sub-niches of content, and we're gonna start with the most grating and obnoxious, which is just your general haul content, because we love a good haul. The people who go to dollar stores, not because they need to, but because you can go in there, fill up your cart with random shit, and it's basically impossible to walk out of there spending more than $50. So we're gonna go to Dollar Tree, and if it's anything that's polyester or made of plastic, you're coming home with me.
We can get at the Dollar Tree with expensive taste on the Dollar Tree budget. Claw clips, I'm gonna grab one of these. I feel like these are $12 everywhere, so this is honestly a steal for $1.25. I also really like this polka dot one. I feel like that could be kind of cute for half up, half down. It's actually really heavy duty. I also have been eating hair ties, and these little polka dot ones are so cute. I also feel like these are the expensive kind of hair ties that I don't usually get myself, but for $1.25, it's basically free.
Well, you know, again, it's not basically free. It's not even basically $1 anymore. It's $1.25. $1.25 each, and that basket is filling up quick.
My boyfriend's sister taught me this rule that if it's under $10, it's basically free.
Okay, now it's under $10 is basically free. And I mean, in that case, ma'am, have you heard of Five Below? We might start 10 below for you.
Oh my gosh, this might be the cutest thing ever. They're little loofahs with bears and bunnies on them. I feel like given my name, I have to get the bear one.
They're loofahs with bears and bunnies on them. Why would you want a loofah with the dismembered head of a rabbit on it? You might as well get some voodoo dolls while you're at it. $1.25 to invite the dark spirits into your bathtub. And by dark spirits, I mean black molds, because that thing is gonna be a petri dish. But you know what? I've never experienced using Miffy's face to wash my hole, so maybe I'm missing out. What else we got? Dollar Tree is my Sephora. And look at her, she's taking the entire tray of mini hand sanitizers. Rosa here is going to personally prevent the next pandemic. I mean, do you need that many blending eggs? It's a genuine question. I don't know. I assume that was something you reused, or at least used multiple times. Actually, f it, I'm gonna Google it. For blenders and sponges, you should wash regularly and replace every 3 months. Okay, well, she just purchased 6 packs of 5. So that's like 7.5 years of beauty blenders. Well, I guess if she doesn't beat the next pandemic, she's gonna be the most glammed out in the fallout shelter.
Good morning, Daves. I just pulled into my favorite place on earth. We're at Dollar Tree. They're literally the best. They're the ones that I always use. We are going to, unfortunately, grab every one that they have.
God, it's a lot of lashes. And yeah, this one too just goes on and on. I mean, 1.6 million likes on this video where she just goes aisle to aisle acting like this is the greatest store in existence because they sell, again, a lot of affordable beauty products. Granted, 100% valid, but also just like a ton of random shit. And the comments. I've spent $264 in Dollar Tree. I'm not ashamed. I got a horrific eye infection from Dollar Tree eyelashes when I was 19. Well, that's not ideal. And from Dollar Tree themselves. This video is a whole vibe. Oh, I'm sure it is, Dollar Tree. I'm sure your shareholders are loving the vibe of this video. And there are a million examples of Dollar Tree and dollar store hauls out there. Folks showing off the bags and bags of stuff they were able to get for $100, $75, whatever it may be. And what the quality of those items are, or the necessity or utility of them, is scarcely discussed. It's just a lot of filled up carts and plastic bags, something girl math, and that's pretty much it.
$1.50. And this is basically everything I ended up getting. There was so much shit, but I paid about 40 bucks. And obviously I got myself a snack to go.
And I paid cash. Basically everything was free. Girl math.
Well, again, you know, not strictly. $40, even though it's 40 Canadian dollars, which is fake money, completely worthless, but $40 is still $40. It's still more than free. But this is the sentiment that you see over and over again on TikTok, which is people who are going to dollar stores, not really out of necessity, but more so because you can get so much for so little. Think of the slogan of Temu, which is shop like a billionaire, as if billionaires shop for cheap Chinese bullshit on the internet. But the concept and the appeal is that with such low prices, you feel rich getting to fill up your house with what is fundamentally a bunch of useless random shit. Here's a bit of a more lighthearted TikTok to illustrate my point.
All right, babe, we here.
Okay, I have to get off now?
You go ahead.
Okay. Oh, Dollar Tree? But you know I love Dollar Tree. I can get me my Hershey's with my almonds, my waters, my candy, my chips. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I can do this, but you know.
Here, take my card.
Are you going with me? Cause I can shop, baby. I can get whatever I want, and I can get no limit.
No limit. You rather go here or Ulta?
Man, I'm good with Dollar Tree. I went to Ulta last week. I'm good. We can go to Ulta.
So this guy bought his fiance to Dollar Tree as a joke, thinking she would get mad. And instead she was like, okay, give me the credit card. She said, show me some respect. You think I can't run up a check at Dollar Tree? I thought you knew me. And it is funny, and there's a lot of people in the comments who can relate. I can turn the Dollar Tree into the $100 tree in 30 minutes. Target is the $200 store, and the grocery store might as well be Hermes. Dollar Tree makes me excited. Shopping at Dollar Tree feel like you ain't spending no money, end up spending $60 on 80 items. Which is the point, isn't it? You know that's the point. That's how they get you, as your father would say. And even if you're not spending a ton of money, the question of value looms large here. Like another type of Dollar Tree TikTok out there is the penny shopper. Essentially, if you download the Dollar Tree app, which if you have the Dollar Tree app on your phone, by the way, we need an intervention, but that's besides the point. But basically on the app, you can see items that have been marked down to 25 cents or even 1 cent, which single cent items are just items that are going to the landfill, by the way. Basically, Dollar Tree is just telling you, hey, if you want to be the landfill for us, by all means, we're happy to oblige. And yet people flock to fill up their carts with 1 cent plastic, just happily turning their homes into a dumpster for literally no reason. Because what are you gonna do with all that? Be honest. It's all plastic. It's all going into the ocean anyway. The plastic doesn't care that you gave it a layover in Skokie, Illinois, or whatever horrible suburb you live in, before it ended up in the Atlantic Ocean. And don't even get me started on Dollar Tree hacks. Because everything so far has been stuff that you can buy in the dollar store, but some people are going full chemistry lab to make their own formulations of skincare and soaps using ingredients you can buy at Dollar Tree. And by ingredients, I just mean other Dollar Tree products. Influencer Nina Poole is a bit of the spiritual leader of these people, who's known for making content of dupes of popular makeup and skincare products that you can get at dollar and discount stores. Duperoonies, as she calls them. And she has made quite a business for herself doing this, to the point that discount brands are literally collabing with her to use her face on Amazon to sell their shit. But again, besides the duperoonies, she also instructs people on how to make their own formulations of different things.
Nina Poole basically has me in the kitchen brewing up some stuff because she said if you want to get a man or you want to get your man, you gotta smell like snack. Pure vanilla oil, this is her hack. The vanilla oil in, she says measure with your heart. And she says to use maple extract. Ooh, is that a heart measuring? I don't know. You wanna put it on right after showering, and she swears, and everyone else on the internet swears, that you will smell like a snack for the next 24 to 48 hours, and that is how you're gonna attract your man.
Oh, well, I'm a man, so I can actually speak on this. And let me just say, if I ever walk into your kitchen and see you lathering yourself in McCormick's vanilla extract, I'm running to my car. I mean, don't stop there. You might as well crack 2 eggs on your head, cover yourself in flour, climb into the oven, then you'll smell like birthday cake. Also, get your foot off the kitchen counter. I'm gonna be sick. Look, is there any problem with making your own potions like we're at Hogwarts? No. But also things like ingredients and quality have meaning, especially when it comes to what you're putting in and on your body. And I'm not saying everything at Dollar Tree is low quality or anything of the sort, but just do your own research, read ingredient labels yourself, figure out what works for you, because people on TikTok are fucking stupid. Like another big Dollar Tree dupe that I've seen going around is this $1.25 hypochlorous acid spray, which is a great multi-purpose cleaner for your house. Hypochlorous acid is a disinfectant fundamentally. It helps kill bacteria, which means it's also used in a solution for preventing acne, the most popular spray being made by Tower 28, which sells their bottle for $28 for 4 ounces. So many people on TikTok have started calling the Dollar Tree hypochlorous acid a dupe of the Tower 28 one, which I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not spray your face with dollar store disinfectant. Yes, it is true that the main ingredient in both formulations are the same, but household products that are designed for cleaning tables are not made to the same standard that a clinically tested facial spray is. Are you going to die if you spray your face with a multi-purpose cleaner? No, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea. It doesn't matter that the two smell the same. This is literally like, wow, you morons are still paying for table salt from Morton's? Don't you know you can just go down to Home Depot and buy a 50-pound bag of road salt for a fraction of the price? I mean, it's literally just sodium chloride. What do you mean you've never thought about seasoning your chicken with fucking road melt? Again, not saying that there aren't good dupes here or good deals to be had with these dollar store brands, but there's also just a lot of cope and straight up lying from these TikTokers and influencers. Another example, a skincare product I actually use is Neutrogena Hydro Boost, which helps a lot with my dry ass skin. But unfortunately, it's like $20, whereas Dollar Tree's Be Pure line of skincare products is selling a dupe for $1.25. And it literally says on the tub, comparable to Neutrogena Hydro Boost, as if it's like a drugstore generic version of the product. And wow, $1.25 versus $20. What a savings. Except despite what the label said, the two products are not comparable.
$18 to $1.25. Let's see the comparison. Okay, this is the Neutrogena and that is the Dollar Tree. This is a lot more watery, as you can tell.
I mean, look at that. The Dollar Tree one is running off like something I'm not even allowed to describe on YouTube. I mean, it's like 50% water. So you get what you pay for. And I looked up the ingredients of this Be Pure Be bullshit, and it includes blue food coloring and some other shit that definitely doesn't sound ideal for skin. Again, not saying every skincare product there is not worth your money, just that it's a little bit more complicated than, oh, Dollar Tree is just selling what you get at CVS or Target for a 20th of the price. And therefore you can just buy 20 times more at Dollar Tree than you would otherwise. It's the other piece of advice that your father gave you, which is that oftentimes you get what you pay for. But anyway, let's put a pause on these haul dollar store influencers and take a look at the more necessity-focused ones. Starting with influencer Mare Wood, who came to prominence doing affordable shopping trips to Dollar Tree focused on college students and other people who are on a budget.
Besties, get in, we're going to Dollar Tree. If you didn't know about Dollar Tree's cleaning supplies, well, don't say I never told you. These nail guard sponges are my favorites. These mini bottles of Tide and Gain are perfect if you do your laundry in a laundromat or down the hall in your dorm.
Well, look, this all makes sense to me. If you're in college, you probably want smaller quantities of everything anyway. I honestly hated that criticism so much when people are like, oh, you can just go to Costco and get it for cheaper. It's like, yeah, bro, not all of us live in a place where we can have a pallet of Cheerios in our apartment or dorm room. Some of us need just one enema, not 800. Apparently, though, explaining Dollar Tree deals wasn't enough for Mare because she decided to pivot a couple months back. How to get rich shopping at Dollar Tree? I don't know, probably armed robbery.
This past year, millions and millions and millions of you watched me shop at Dollar Tree. And in the upcoming year, I'm going to teach you how to build routines and stability in your life through these products to become rich. Let me explain. I think a lot of times we think that wealth comes from these big moments, but it's actually built in the boring ones, the routines, the discipline, the way you treat yourself when no one is looking, and the way you talk to and about yourself. You might know me as the Dollar Tree girl or the DIY Louise Carmen girl, but truth be told, I'm just like you.
Whoa. You are not like me, okay? I shop at Target. And if all this sounds just like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo bullshit that has nothing to do with getting rich shopping at Dollar Tree, you're not wrong. Please explain yourself, Mare.
I'm turning $1.25 into $1.25 million in 1 year. Last year, I was buying food from Dollar Tree and posting about it online because genuinely it was all I could afford. Hi, I'm Mare, and this is From Broke to Wealthy. This is a series for people who are never taught how to manage their money, who've lived paycheck to paycheck, or feel anxious, ashamed, or overwhelmed when they think about their own finances.
Oh, now I understand. She's selling a course. Guys, a bunch of courses actually, all of which have descriptions that appear to be generated by ChatGPT. How I went from shopping at $1.25 to making $1.25 million by selling you this PDF. I love how all content creation ultimately arcs back towards selling courses. Doesn't matter where you start, the gym, the strip club, Dollar Tree, in the end, you're gonna be hustling PDFs. And Mare's engagement has dropped off a cliff since she stopped going to Dollar Tree and started making content about how to get rich making content at Dollar Tree. Masterfully played. So is there anyone out here who genuinely just wants to help you make some deals at the dollar store? Yes, there is. Enter Dollar Tree Dinners, who has 3.5 million followers on TikTok. And her real name's Rebecca, and honestly, she seems like one of the nicest, most wholesome people on the internet. And Dollar Tree Dinners makes dinners with things that you can buy from Dollar Tree. You probably didn't need that explanation.
I've got a $20 budget to make a full Christmas dinner using only ingredients from Dollar Tree. The first thing I grabbed was this hickory smoked ham steak. It was $3, which makes it the priciest item, but it's going to be the centerpiece of the dinner. So, what's on the menu? Roasted pepper bruschetta on crispy garlic toast. A cheesy ham and potato gratin finished with crispy fried onions. And for dessert, delicious frosted sugar cookie bars.
Well, look, everything she makes looks incredible. And it's very impressive considering everything for the most part has to come out of a box or a can since you can't buy fresh groceries at Dollar Tree. She's doing the absolute most, but the fact that, again, her most popular videos are making holiday meals for less than $20 using only ingredients from the dollar store is depressing. Like, the centerpiece of Thanksgiving should not be $2.50 worth of canned chicken. As impressive as Rebecca is at chefing it up into something really nice, I understand this is reality for a lot of people, as the 3.5 million followers suggests, but that doesn't make it any less f***ed up. Like chopping up frozen french fries because Dollar Tree doesn't sell potatoes or any non-frozen produce or meat is brutal. Nobody should have to do that. You should simply choose to do that out of sheer laziness. The American way. In any event, I want to know what's really going down at the dollar store. Because even as Rebecca was making her meals, now that everything is not guaranteed to be $1 or even $1.25, my major question is this even cheaper than going to Walmart or elsewhere? Like that cream cheese she bought at Dollar Tree for the Christmas dessert was $3. What's going on here? I'm going to go get the answers that you deserve. But first, I'm going to go kidnap a random man off the street. Damn, bro, look at this lighting. Oh my god, it's so... I don't know, so something. We're heading to the dollar stores, okay? We're heading to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Have you ever been to any of these?
I have. Of course.
Which one?
All of the above.
Why?
You're a dollar store ramen, man? It's good stuff.
Is it better, or isn't it just ramen? Just normal ramen?
Yeah, but, you know, you can really taste the salt of the earth in it, you know?
First stop on this investigative mission, Dollar General. Dollar General. Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Dollar General. With great anticipation, we headed towards the door and steeled ourselves for an unforgettable experience. It certainly has a certain aesthetic. That's not $1. Am I right? Am I right in saying that's not $1?
No.
If you steal the milk, they will kill you, which makes sense, of course. Oh, you got the glizzies. The glizzy fridge is completely full. Oh, a limit. They're remodeling. Oh, that makes sense. $2 for frosting, bro. That's like $2 for cake mix. You can get it for $1.59 at Target. I know, because I checked. That's how deep in the game I've been this week. Dude, $5 for Heinz ketchup, bro. Is that what it costs?
That's a big ass one, so you gotta give them all.
Yeah, 2 pounds. 2 pounds of ketchup is crazy. Oh, listen, dude, this Italian dressing is for you. It is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So this is the cheapest ramen you've seen? You would say? Or are you saying it should be more?
Maybe because it's fucking K-pop Demon Hunters, but I don't see what that would have to do with anything.
Oh, you're saying this is not a deal?
No, I'm saying that is a deal.
Oh, this is a deal.
Yeah.
For the K-pop Demon Hunters Shin Ramen.
It's good shit, man.
Thank God. Frenchy fish. They got fancy feast. They got a little bit of everything. Got juice again. $3.75 for water and sugar and food coloring. I did not like that at all. I didn't. It lasts 1.4 years, dude, for $10. It's a specialty light bulb. Dude, I mean, I don't think any of my sockets would fit with that light bulb anyway.
I feel like this would fit into your sockets, no?
What you know about what fits in my sockets? While the selection was impressive, including Legos, there were just very few things that were really $1. Though I guess if you are looking for the viral Kendall Jenner tank top, they have that. Nothing here. Have you seen even one thing that's for $1 at this point?
No, I think the lowest I've seen is $1.25.
Oh, low-key, should I buy batteries? They don't even have AAAs. We are not playing Fortnite tonight. Okay, this one has food coloring in it. So I'm not going to wash my hands with red 33 and yellow 5.
Milk and honey.
Oh, this one has yellow 10 and red 42. Fucking dude, soft soap is also on some bullshit. Is anybody not on some bullshit here, bro?
Dial.
Who?
Maybe Dial. Peg 120 methyl glucose diolate.
Dude, that's the best kind of diolate. After reviewing enough scattered inventory and chaotic rows, we decided it was probably time to move on to the next spot. Before we left, I decided to grab myself a refreshing Gatorade orange thing in a box, and Aiden got beef jerky, some Pepsi, and it was $11.60, which is crazy. And then we headed out. You said the music selection was good?
Yeah, it was Mariah the Scientist. It was good stuff.
Agreed. Music was fine. Vibes, honestly, I was expecting them to be way worse.
Yeah.
I think it was more put together than the dollar stores I remember.
Oh,
Just the biggest problem was nothing was $1.
yeah.
It was just like a Walmart, a shitty black and yellow Walmart.
Yeah, how are you supposed to appreciate it when they're all thrown both online?
True. Next stop, the mother of all dollar stores, Dollar Tree, which shines upon a bright hill. They're really laying in the one here, Aiden.
They are.
They better have some shit for $1.
Yeah, seriously, otherwise my rating's gonna be a fucking 1.
And upon entering, immediately, there was a sign for $3. Oh, it's a 4-piece chocolate. But how much is it, dude? $1.25. Oh, everything here's $1.50. Again, it's like 10 plates though. I kind of like this sexy frog. Also $1.50. Dismembered. What is this? It's just the back of a bunny.
It's good money.
I guess you have to pay another $1.50 if you want the front of the bunny. If you want the dismembered ass,
Dude, in my day,
$1.50. This looks kind of, you know what? I guess if I did need a water thingy, this will do. It's $5.
Yeah.
So, again,
advertising.
Not a dollar. $1.25 for a card.
Dude,
This this section.
if a greeting card is $1.25, there's no way anything is $1 here.
No, but in terms of, I actually appreciate this because I've gone to CVS and paid $5 for a greeting card.
It's a piece of paper.
And it's a piece of paper.
Really,
I'm really digging the vibe of this aisle.
I love that shit.
All items individually priced. Okay, so what is
Yeah,
it?
they should
40
be
bucks.
individually priced.
$40, bro. $40. Very. It's a skinny test. You have to be skinny to come over here. I think it's 120. I don't think there's a single thing in here, dude, that's $1 anymore. We should go ask, but I don't think so. I think the whole meta has changed, dude. I think everything that's $1.75. I think the minimum is $1.25 nowadays.
I remember specifically the Dollar Tree used to have a sign up.
Okay, who's gonna like there's just frosting, ramen. Like, look at this. I will say these are fire. Peeps are fire.
Yeah, dude,
Party cake peeps are crazy.
More diabolical creations every year.
Dr. Pepper peeps, bro. Truly, it's nothing sacred anymore. $7, bro. Jesus, for plastic. Again, for plastic. I would buy it. I get it. Everything in here. Soap is soap, right? Soap is soap. For $5, dude. 256. Toilet paper for $1.50. It's just a single roll, dude. If you want Charmin, you get a single roll for $1.50. There's no way that's a deal.
No shot.
There's no way that's a deal. They have Bang Energies down there, dude, for $1.25.
Wow, dude.
Bang Energy fell off.
Dude,
Grow. You can get huge. But again, could just buy some protein powder.
No, for real.
The food section here remained the most impressive of the $3 stores we would visit, but again, I was captivated by the why. Why? I mean, $4 for a frozen pizza, $5 for a frozen pizza, that's not particularly cheap. This is the, we got the Ozempic A1 steak sauce, 5 ounces, which low-key, again, I live alone. I would do it for $1.50. Okay, the ramen here is 5-pack for $1.50, so 25 cents each. Do you remember how much it was at Dollar General?
I think it was about the same.
It's the same. So about 25 cents a pack is standard schmandard nowadays. With the price of ramen now firmly understood, we once again headed out the door to review. Okay, so Dollar Tree, right? Yes, Dollar Tree. This is the more traditional dollar store experience, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, they actually had products available for $1 or below $1.
No, they didn't. Did they?
They didn't have anything for exactly $1, but they had shit for 25 cents.
So why the f*** are you lying to people? They had 25 cent stuff on clearance that you didn't even know what was on clearance.
True.
Because you couldn't tell what the price of a lot of things were in there because
Look, but
the
in
price
theory-
changed from aisle to aisle, item to item.
In theory, they had items under $1. Their cost per item average was closer to $1 than Dollar General.
Correct. Well, Dollar General is not a dollar store.
Yeah.
Is our conclusion. This was like at least attempting to be a dollar store.
Yeah. It captures the spirit of what it's
So-
claiming to be better than Dollar General.
Correct. Dollar Tree. Last stop, Family Dollar. Go again. Family Dollar. Family Dollar. Family Dollar. Family. Oh, never get it right. Immediately, price tags became noticeable to me that were more akin to a 7-Eleven than a discount store. Can you imagine if it just has the price tag on like that, dude? Try and give it to somebody for Valentine's Day. It's like, here's how much I value our love. $7 to be specific. Family Dollar immediately felt more spiritually close to a Five Below than to one of the other dollar stores. Just a lot of random electronics. They were selling DVD players for those of you on your analog wave in 2026, and just a lot of very odd things. There was even a fully stocked clothing section, to the extent that SpongeBob SquarePants slides mean fully stocked. And as always with these dollar stores, a lot of chaos in the aisles. A lot of chaos. Just boxes, random stuff, and of course, skinny check. Because you have to be skinny if you want to shop here. Squishmallow is kind of cool. Damn, dude. It's a genuine Squishmallow, but again, that's just crazy. And the hits just didn't stop rolling in. $9 for soda, $13 for this plush that has a skin condition of some sort. It is $5 for a balloon. for one number. If you want two numbers, that's $10. If you want to turn, I don't know, 27, that'll cost you $10. If you want to turn just 7, that'll cost you $5. This is math. Honestly, I feel like this is the first deal in here.
I'd whip that.
135. Look at this guy. This guy looks AI generated, bro. Bro looks AI generated. Why is this just in the middle of the aisle, bro? That's so weird, bro. It's just in the middle. That's so creepy. Family Dollar was turning out to be a bust quick, but there was still one more test that could save it in our eyes. Dude, ramen test. Yes. Dude, that's 50% more expensive because it was $1.25 for the.
It was, yeah.
It was $1.25 for the 5-pack at the last two places. This is $1.75. What the is going on at Family Dollar?
Seriously?
The overpriced, undersized skincare section that even had an underwear timeout corner was just the icing on this cake. All right, Family Dollar. I feel like that was the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I will say for them is they definitely had more on like an appliance end, which like.
Yes, they had a couple big ticket items, I guess, if you need a big ticket item. But my point is, if you need a big ticket item, just go elsewhere.
Go to Walmart.
Just go elsewhere. Again, it's like it was the most expensive seeming of the three, but it felt like it had Dollar Tree quality with Dollar General prices.
Yeah.
In a big portion of the store.
Yeah. And
Chaos.
They had like actual food items in Dollar Tree and Dollar General, but this one, I mean.
Yeah, there was like no
had,
food. There was like just
ramen and
candy.
That was about it.
Right. The most expensive ramen, a couple drinks, but the most of the store was like random household stuff, which is not, useless. But
it's got a niche, but like you said, just go somewhere else for that.
If you want I'm looking at a Temu Bluetooth speaker from the window right now. That's $40. So, if that's what your family needs, then Family Dollar is the place to be.
Yeah, give them 40 of your Family Dollars.
Then give Family Dollar your family's $40. Back to you, Mark. Well, I learned a lot. And I actually did learn a lot, honestly. I mean, mainly that dollar stores are full of lies. Seriously, why is the word dollar even in the name of any of these places anymore? It's false advertising at a certain point. Again, there were absolutely deals to be had at all these places. Like, unequivocally, at least in my area, buying your ramen from Dollar Tree or Dollar General will save you 3 cents per pack over Walmart. But on the food side of things, at least Walmart also has, fresh groceries, however limited in selection, and also doesn't feel like an apocalypse just ran through the milk aisle, which is why I go back to choice. I live in a fairly suburban, urban area, and at all the dollar stores we went to, there were a lot of people there who were clearly just utilizing them as like a corner store / snack shop. Just going there to get some chocolate, some chips, maybe some detergent, and, not trying to make a dinner for 4 for $20 at Dollar General. But that is not the reality in every part of the country. In huge swaths of rural, low-income America, Dollar General is the only game in town. They strategically open up in places where access to fresh food is limited, where maybe even a Walmart wouldn't survive. Or even worse, they open up where there is an independent grocery store and run it out of business by having cheaper prices. Because the margins on fresh groceries are slim, so most grocery stores make their money by selling the dry goods, like Cheerios, and Takis, and Gatorade. But when everybody in an area starts buying those things from Dollar General and just buys their fresh groceries from the grocery store, that grocery store goes out of business, and everyone in that area ends up worse off, because now they can't get fresh produce, or meat, or whatever. So I hope you really, really want those Takis and Gatorade for dinner. Seriously though, how dollar stores contribute to food deserts is really f***ed up. Google it. And Dollar General at least appears to be trying to address this by opening up DG Markets, which is also your cousin's rap name on SoundCloud. But they're just Dollar Generals with a grocer component. But at the end of the day, should the fate of the food supply for tens of millions of Americans be in the hands of totally not Satan? I think not. Especially when that same corporation has been sued time and time again for deceptive pricing and workplace safety violations, which is unsurprising because I've never been to a dollar store in my life that didn't just have boxes and boxes of stuff piling up in the aisles. All the big chain dollar stores that we went to had a maximum of 2 people working there. They just don't have the resources to be run well. And returning to the pricing model, now that even Dollar Tree is a fake dollar store, it's just hard to know what's a deal and what's not. We saw Rebecca using a price scanner in a Dollar Tree. That is insane. I think most customers would prefer if it just became $1.50 Tree, because the whole point of this before was the ease and transparency. In a store this chaotic and understaffed, trying to figure out what's $1.25 and what's $1.75 and what's $3, it's just annoying. And inflation has been high, but it has not been 75% since 2021, which is what the difference between $1 and $1.75 is. Math, which means these price increases have not just been out of necessity. And moving these stores to having 17 different prices instead of just one is clearly a business-focused decision to make things more confusing for people so they go in and overspend, thinking that everything that's in their cart is $1.25 when half of that shit is not. And speaking of overspenders, that's the customer that they want. And these guys don't just want overspenders, they want serial overspenders. Last quarter, Dollar Tree reported that 60% of their new customers are from households making more than $100,000 a year. And that's why I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of the first kind of dollar store influencers, of the haul influencers. Because why would Dollar Tree fight for 5 nervous customers who have $20 to spend on a meal for 4, or who are just trying to get some affordable makeup and get out, when you can just get one customer instead who's going to spend $100 on a full cart of skincare they're never gonna use and random bullshit because it's fun. So as the poor get poorer and have even less money to spend on essentials, these stores are going to try and keep appealing more and more to the Temu and Shein maxer. The person who's not like rich but has enough disposable income and is just trying to blow it on as many items as possible. Quality be damned. And that's the trajectory that Dollar Tree is on, honestly, just becoming a brick and mortar Temu. A Temu that also sells Takis, which I guess is a better Temu in that sense. There will probably be even less of an emphasis on food and what limited groceries they have, and more of an emphasis on like blind bags and trendy skincare products. Because all this stuff you can get for so little money, such a small cost as long as you don't consider the cost to like the planet or consider where any of it came from or where it's going. And again, I get it, I do. The store has its uses. I would go there to buy like a Hallmark card or a balloon, because why am I paying $4 for a card at CVS? It's a piece of paper. But this entire business model does not rely on people who buy a greeting card or some balloons every once in a while. It relies on people who don't have the money or the option to go elsewhere, and on people who are going to buy 47 of everything for TikTok likes. So that's really all I've got. Just that buying $20 worth of hand sanitizer is still $20 worth of hand sanitizer, even if it's denominated in $1.25 increments. The people who need to shop here deserve better than this, and the people who choose to shop here, not for a deal, but so that way they can get 500 of the thing that they would have gotten elsewhere. It's stupid. Stupid feels strong. How about distasteful? It feels distasteful. More distasteful than Takis, that's for sure. And that's saying something.